Welcome to episode 28. We begin emerging from the cave, having fought our way through. The heroes, first entering the northeastern passage, met a kobold who taught them how to use light to fight two shadow creatures in the next room. They then took a shortcut up to a cave where Casros put on a devil mask, went a bit crazy, attacked and killed a creature that was several challenge ratings higher than it probably should have been for his ability to take it on more or less solo. They then proceeded through the cave, found a door on the floor, a couple of evil worshippers and their pet, which they battled to the finish before escaping to the north, finding their way outside and to where we begin today.
Like, first things first, what are our surroundings like?
You come outside and blink in the brightness of day. You find yourself pushing through a kind of loose stone and viney area out into a valley. There is a not quite mountain, but pretty good sized hill behind you. And in front of you, there is, of course, first green grass, some shrubberies, sparse trees, and then in the distance, say, half mile or so away, you see an encampment. Relatively ragtag, not pretty, not shiny.
Okay. Well, I think what was first on our list of things to do getting out of the cave is we need a long rest because we're all used up spell slots. Some of us have been hurt pretty bad. So yeah, I think we need a long rest to kind of reset stuff.
Okay.
Well, the encampment doesn't seem to be the orcs because it's not shiny and chromed.
Well, I mean,
But still, it doesn't mean it's friendly. Someone could do a scout if we wanted and see if it's a friendly place we could stay.
how about we just kind of rest by the cave first, and then we go with the cabin.
Alpha also finally pipes up and says, "Stupid email. Special matrix filter has been faulty. That was not quite a request from Gond. I shall not maintain this vow of silence again."
Sorry, the vow of silence didn't work out for you, Alpha.
Oh, it makes no sense. I should have known. How do you spread the word of Gond if you are silent?
Right? Well,
Fair.
sign language.
Oh, true.
Ah.
CSL, Common Sign Language.
Or, as has been suggested, interpretive dance, or even miming.
This is an interesting concept. I shall consider it.
Find yourself a bard from the College of Silence to convert to Gondianism.
Ah, an excellent plan.
All right. Glad we got that idea in his head. All right. There's no, big forest nearby that I could do some hunting in to get us some food?
So, I'm envisioning this more like an oak savanna valley. You know, it's not going to be thick, but maybe if you started, let's say that your cave exit is on the west side of the valley. The encampment is due east of you, and there's some forested area due north and south. So you could try.
Some grub, guys.
All right.
I'm gonna go off, take out my dagger, and go hunting.
Okay, so they're all just kind of chilling there by the entrance?
I think so. Probably safest. Well, maybe not safest. Okay. We might move off I don't know, 25 yards or so and set up camp. Probably not a good idea to camp right on top of a hole that might at any time spew out monsters.
True.
Fair.
All right, so you kind of go off to the side. Are you you just kind of blatantly set up camp? Do you take any actions to try and hide it? Conceal yourself?
How far away did you say the trees were?
Well, there's like sparse trees, but there's a couple around you, maybe some thicker ones, another, I don't know, a couple 100 yards north and south.
We'll just we'll set up, I think probably for the moment, a dry camp. Kind of behind, try and hide our stuff as well as possible within the whatever cover there is as far as the trees go, and then maybe we'll Dane will dig a fire pit, make it nice and deep so that no one can really see necessarily the flames.
I was gonna say I
Okay.
could bring back branches and leaves from the woods to help make like a camouflage thing.
I think you're hunting in order to bring food back.
Well, that too.
All right, well, let's just deal with one thing. So the others can build the camp, you can go hunt for food.
Sure.
Okay, so let's start with first. Let's see. Let's roll a nature check for the campers. One for each task. One for hiding, or for making your little hidden area. One for making your fire pit. And the third, let's do as a stealth check just to hide. So let's do
Nature, not
two-
survival.
Oh, survival. Yeah, survival works. Let's do that.
Oh, survival works better for me. Ray can always cast without a trace around the campsite.
Yeah,
Well,
but
if
that'll
Ray's going off to hunt for you.
No, Casros is going off to hunt.
Oh, Casros is going off to hunt. Okay. Well, then, yeah. If Ray wants to do that, then perfect. I'll just let that go, happen, and then we can go from there.
Well, she says it only lasts an hour, so I think we should probably. Sounds like we need to do the first option.
Okay.
That's
So,
all
what
right.
is your?
Well, Dane's just going to do the digging the hole thing, mainly
Okay.
because he only got an 8 on the survival roll.
Okay. Well, you dig down, let's call it shin deep, and you look at it and go, "This is hard. This is plenty deep."
Ray will create the hidden campsite, and she rolled a 17.
You successfully create the hidden a something to hide your presence. You made something to put you to make you safe. All right, and then the final was kind of a stealth check or something to hide you all away. Let's see how quiet you guys stay during all of this.
Ooh, a stealth check. Alpha's good at those.
Alpha can be in charge of that, keeping everyone hidden.
That's 22.
Yep. So you do a really good job. You
Yep.
watch everyone, make sure they stay in place. All right, now, Casros, you're going out on the hunt.
Yeah.
All right, so you move yourself away
Alpha's
from
so
camp.
hungry.
Well,
It's not always about you, Alpha.
Well, see, more motivation to ascend. Join us. Join the ranks.
All
You never
right.
go hungry again.
are you looking to forage or are you looking to hunt, Casros?
Hunt.
You're hunting.
Meat.
Okay.
We need some meat.
All right. So roll a survival check then.
16.
Awesome. Yeah, you definitely successfully see some small ground animals. Oh, I know. You climb a tree. You deftly watch as a large hare bounces its way across the ground. You leap out, grab it by the ears, spin it around, and snap its neck, proudly achieving one rabbit to feed the crew.
One rabbit.
For 3 people. Well, 4 if you count Alpha.
You don't.
I'll probably go-
so hungry.
Is this rabbit enough to properly feed enough people?
if you forage for other things, it definitely would be.
All right, I'll go forage, and if I happen to see anything else to actually kill for more meat, then I'll take that option too.
Yeah, and it's a big rabbit. It's like 16, 17 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be a Flemish giant rabbit.
I might just
Yep,
tan it out
something like
here
that.
and then like segment the meat and everything, so it's easier to carry back.
Sure.
Do you have to make a roll for that, so I don't
Yeah, do it.
butcher?
Yes, do a nature. Yeah, let's do nature for that. Should be part of your normal.
17.
Yeah, you're perfect. You do it all. You make it look like a wolf ate it or something like that. So basically, no one thinks that you were actually there hunting.
Perfect. All right, and then I'll go forage for any edible plants and herbs and that kind of thing, and
Cool.
we'll make a
We'll do
feast out of it.
There, do a survival check.
All right. 23.
Oh, dang. Yeah, you're super successful. You find a patch of horse mushrooms and some type of berry that you absolutely know is safe to eat, and you collect them.
Nice. I take the fur from the rabbit, like make like just a makeshift pouch and fill it with the goods I find.
Nice.
Let's survival, baby.
Yeah, you, between everything, let's see, 5, 6, 7, you find. Geez. Oh, no, wait. No. Sorry, wrong die. That. You find about 8,000 calories worth of, foodstuffs between the rabbit and your foraging.
All right. I'll go ahead and bring that back. Proud of my kill.
Sweet. All right. You make your way back and build a fire in Dane's shallow pit. And you guys cook your rabbit and sit down and start to eat.
Yeah.
Is anyone kind of staying on watch during this? I guess Alpha, since he doesn't have to eat.
Yeah.
Poor Alpha.
I know Alpha seems pretty
He doesn't get to enjoy the cooked
disheartened
rabbit.
about the whole thing.
Oh, he finds eating to be a waste of good time and resources. So, like, it's just one more reason to ascend like him.
Got it.
He has
Why
a good
would
point.
you want to waste time eating?
Well, I mean, there is some pleasure in it, but mostly it's just, gotta fuel the engine somehow.
Yes, you fuel
Uh,
it through arcane means.
You're not helping
It's
our
good.
art. Food is good.
See, you need to start making, like, what would it be? Like Gondlant, like Soylent, but Gondlant. It's everything you need in one little drink.
Gauntlet green.
Yeah. Anyway. So,
It does
Alpha.
seem like something that he should be working on actively. Or someone in the Gondian ranks was.
I'm sure someone is. But in the meantime, if you could roll a perception check.
Ooh, 19.
You notice off in the distance someone observing you. That they perhaps caught a whiff of smoke or perhaps the scent of something cooking and had noticed your presence, but you can't tell exactly where they're at.
So I know I'm being watched, but don't know from where.
Correct.
Darn Dane in his shallow fire pit.
I'm pretty sure the fire pit depth doesn't impact the smell.
Yes, this is true.
Well, I notify the party of the fact that we are being watched, but do not know from where or whom.
Okay.
Watching is happening.
Interesting. How would you be able to, like, locate them? Would that be an investigation, perception?
Yeah, you could investigate because perception is just like the sense of something, and investigation is actually looking for something.
I got 21.
Jeez. All right. Well, you are told by Alpha that he has that feeling of being watched, and you look up, you squint, you look around, and you catch movement out of the corner of your eye. You whip your eyes over, and there it is. Some kind of looks like young human, probably maybe a girl, maybe a boy. You're not sure. They're, I don't know, preteen, teen, maybe. It's hard for you to tell.
Alpha moves to apprehend.
Do it, Alpha. Beat the child.
All right, Alpha, you move through. Are you trying to move silently, or are you just gonna run after him?
We'll be sneaky, like, after there.
You're gonna see if we can just. Okay, roll me a stealth check really quick.
Alrighty. Ooh, if Alpha's solo away from... I need to check something really quick, actually. Sorry, I just realized, because he's always with the party. But... He actually gets benefits if he's solo.
Okay.
I think it gives me advantage... Oh, I can actually move at normal speed in stealth if I'm solo.
Oh, whoa, cool.
It's a Darkwood core feature. He's an optimized Warforged for this. So let's see here. 19.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna say you successfully slide your way through the woods. You don't break any twigs. You miss all the branches, and you just move like the wind. And you find yourself relatively quickly up next to this person.
I'm trying to think here. What would be a good alpha appropriate response? Like, hello.
Are
just-
you behind them?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Like positioning himself like behind in the like just kind of between them and the party.
Okay, so you do that, and you just pop out of nowhere and say hello, and you all of a sudden hear a ah, and they trip over a exposed tree root and stumble to the ground, and then you hear oh God, where did you come from?
I am here to spread the word of Gond. Where did you come from?
He
Please
looks at
join
you.
us at the group.
Are they what group? What group? Are you here to kill us?
That depends. We shall see. Join us.
It's an Alpha.
I can't. I have to get back to my mom. I have to run. I have to go.
Momentarily, Alpha just puts the hand on his shoulder and starts walking them back towards the group.
Oh my god.
When
just-
Ray sees them approaching, she's just gonna like take the child away from Alpha and be like, Alpha, what are you doing with this poor child?
Oh, I am leading them back to you. We can determine what we shall do after. You did appear hungry.
Well, we probably have enough spare food for another mouth.
especially a small one
Eat
like this
everything.
should not be a problem.
So
We have
eating
8,000
everything?
calories. 2,000 calories per person is the recommended dose per day around.
yeah, when Lewis and Clark were doing their exploration in the United States, they had to eat 5,000 a day.
Mm.
Too bad.
Anyway, okay.
Okay,
Well, I'm
so-
just
So you're,
Dane,
yeah.
Dane's a hungry sort, so I don't know if
Ray will share her portion.
And this little person just scrambles it up. Every little morsel you give them, they just swallow immediately.
Someone else would probably do the talking, otherwise Casros might end up scaring the poor thing.
I think Casros already did scare the poor thing. Not Casros. Alpha scared.
Alpha.
I feel like, yeah, Dane and Ray are probably the more people persons to talk with it.
Yeah. Casros probably just looks to see if the boy wet himself, and if he did, point his finger and laugh.
Yeah. He'll be like laughing, just being like, "You cried? You cried at a war
No.
forged hat?"
I wasn't talking about crying, sweetie.
Oh, Casros is. How have you survived this long? Jeez, you wimp.
Anyway, so Dane will ask the boy, so are you from that encampment off in the distance?
Yes, I ran away. I saw a little smoke, and I wondered what was going on. I didn't know if it was them, but you're obviously not them, and that's good. What do you want of me?
All right, just slow down. Who is them, and what are you talking about?
The shiny ones, the chrome. They came
Okay.
for us.
All right, and where are the Chrome now?
I don't know, but I'm not supposed to be gone long. They're hunting us. We're trying to get out of here.
So you're in the encampment, along with your family?
Well, all I have left is my mom and my sister. They killed our dad.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. We wish to kill them too.
You want to kill my dad too?
No, Alpha
I
means
understand the
good.
confusion. No, we wish to kill the chromiums. But, I mean, if your father requires a second death, we can provide that if necessary. I understand flesh bags and living is very complicated.
Oh my god.
Alpha, why don't you go check the perimeter and kind of let us handle this?
Take a
Okay.
style point with you for that one.
I'm gonna stay here and just smile eerily at the boy.
Okay. Why is that one looking at me like that? Is he gonna eat me?
Just Casros.
Just ignore him. We all do.
Yeah, casserole. You want to make me into a casserole?
Yes!
No.
Casros, why don't you go take a scout?
Alright, fine. As he walks away, he's gonna...
Go see if there's any chromiums lurking about.
Oh, fine. He'll get up. As he walks past the guy, the boy, he'll use the Matsuri cantrip and make a loud boom right by his ear. Like the boy's ear, as he walks past.
Now you're just being mean. And you wonder why Alpha is starting to turn more and more bloodthirsty in the name of gun.
I know, and then he got all bent out of shape last week when we were upset with him. And he says, I just want to be appreciated. And he goes and does something like this. It's like,
Come on, it's funny.
You're not appreciating the psychopath nature. See? Just appreciate it.
I didn't say it to be. I meant you should be appreciative of the good I do for this party. I'm not saying you have to appreciate everything I do. Anyways.
Anyway, okay, so. Alright, Dane turns to the boy and just says, never mind those two. One of them has a little bit of an issue with, literal versus metaphorical word usages and phrases, and the other one's just kind of a jerk. So, just focus on Ray and myself, and let's see if we can kind of figure out a way to help your people.
What do you mean, your people?
Oh, there's a your people now.
Anyway,
Okay.
so where are you people from?
Um, I, I'm from the village to the north, and I have a friend back in the camp, and he's from one of the villages to the south, but we're we're from all over, everywhere that the chroma's touched. We we're the last that resisted, and we all came together.
Okay. You realize there is a walled town not too far away that just somewhat sort of successfully resisted the chrome attack. There might be shelter there.
Well, that's wonderful. Um, well, we're probably heading there. It's been many days so far.
All right. Well, tell you what. Why don't we walk you back to the camp? But we need to. We're gonna have to make sure we have some kind of a rest here before we can really help you guys out.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
Ray and I,
what do you? Okay.
yeah, we'll just kind of help, guide them back to the encampment.
All right. So, you guys, do you walk into the encampment with him, or you just kind of walk kind of near it and are like, "Shoot, go"?
Um, you know what? I think we just walk him near the encampment. I don't really think we're interested in this whole big thing just yet. I kind of like to get myself back up into fighting shape before we tackle anything else. And who knows what's going to happen if we actually go into the encampment right now. So we'll just kind of tell him to go back to his mom and let her know that we'll be by in the morning.
He, um, okay. Thank you. And then he looks at both of you and just goes, "Ah!" and turns around and runs as fast as he can.
Oh, I wonder if that kid's name was Macaulay Culkin.
Possibly. Actually, it was probably like Culkeroy Macklin. I like that better.
There you go. Much better.
Sounds like a fantasy name.
Yes, it does.
Can I intervene with something?
Sure.
Well, Casros is scouting. Can he get a bird to be an animal messenger so he can send a message to Margaret?
Sure.
So he'll go and try to coax a bird down. I don't know. Any tiny beast within range, 30 feet. Oh, okay. So I just need to find a bird within 30 feet of me.
I'm confident that if you hang out for a while, one will show up within 30 feet of you at some point.
Cool. So I'll do that. Probably hold out a leftover berry from our meal. And cast the spell that in a spell slot that allows, let's see. It should allow for 5 days of travel, essentially. How Animal Messenger works is that it'll do it, and it has to reach that place within, like, the spell duration, otherwise it just, like, doesn't do it. So
Okay,
I'll give the
interesting.
bird... Yeah, I still don't think it'll make it in time, because I don't know how far away. Maybe. A bird goes 50 miles a day, so that gives it 250 miles.
Well, is that an African sparrow or an English sparrow?
Just a flying bird in general.
Sorry.
Specify. Well, I don't know that.
250 miles, okay. You don't know where you're at in the world for sure, though, so you're not sure which direction to send the bird either.
No, all it needs is to know the general, like, location that it is and a description of the person.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah. And I send, it will relay a message of 25 words, so I have to actually think of what message I want to send Margaret.
Okay.
Hey, I'm doing well. Killed some orcs. How about you?
That's 10 words. You got like 15 more.
Alright, 1 sec. How about you?
As in, like, did you
I
kill
hope-
orcs too?
You're well. I cherish
your bracelet.
Good
Aw.
enough.
Good enough. All right, that's 20 then with the good enough on the end. I like that.
I don't think good enough.
That's
All right.
awesome. Of course, there won't be any way for her to respond, but
No.
But at least she knows Casros is thinking of her.
yeah, that's actually really awesome, Casros. But anyway,
I like some people, okay? Margaret's
Yeah.
okay. I don't like whiny little boys who get scared over nothing.
awesome.
Anyway,
All
so
right.
send that bird off and hope it finds Margaret, and I'll adjust the bracelet that she gave to me and go back and find the party, assuming they've gotten rid of him by now.
Right on. All right, you
The way
make your
you
way back
say
to
it has such an awful ring of finality to it.
Well, maybe that's what I was hoping for. No. I don't like annoying little boys, but not enough for them to die for no reason.
All right, well, they deposit the
Live
kid
so
back
that
at
he
the
can
king.
stop being a baby. He must grow. But until he
Yes.
grows, I want nothing to do with him.
Once you reach a certain age, it's okay if you die. We're not sure what that age is, but we'll figure it out.
Anyways.
We could do it like Logan's Run. Like, it's a tragedy until they turn 30, and then you can just kill them.
Yep, there you go.
Anyway,
Alright.
I'm going to continue because I'm technically dead in that movie's universe. So, where are we at? Everyone, you got the kid back. Everyone comes back to the camp. You guys are just going to rest. Let Alpha watch for a while as you sleep.
Yeah, we'll probably take turns because Alpha does need to power go offline for at least a little while. So we'll probably take shifts.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys start to rest. Who's first?
Let's see. Tell you what, Dane will take the first watch.
Right on.
I can take second.
Okay.
Ray, you want
First
to take
watch
third?
Sure.
passes without incident. Let's see. Castros' second watch, so give me a perception check really quick.
Alright. Dum. It's a 14.
You think you hear maybe a twig snap or something, but everything seems cool and nothing happens during your watch, so you're fine.
Alright.
All right. And now Ray, you make a perception check.
10.
Then, yeah, you don't hear anything, and everything seems to go smoothly.
Alrighty then.
So let's see. It was bright day when you came out. 6 hours later, must be sun setting time by now, or near to the in the evening, I should say. You guys are all rested. You're feeling good. Is now when you want to make your move?
Yeah. What time of day is it now?
Evening.
Sure. So let's put out the fire. Make our way to the encampment.
Alrighty. You hear various scuttling and movements in the surrounding trees and bushes as you make your way through. It is definitely in the distance, basically like you're being watched and tracked as you're moving your way towards the encampment.
Castros, you want to bring out your moonstone and maybe try and illuminate the area?
I guess.
He was trying to follow us.
So yeah, I'll take out my moonstone.
You catch an occasional reflection of some kids basically playing in the distance and kind of following you as they're running around.
Children.
Okay.
More annoying children.
Nothing chrome shiny or anything like that.
No.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll kind of walk into the encampment.
Awesome. So you guys just kind of walk in, and their group of 6 armored warriors comes running up. Halt! Announce thyself!
We are on an aid mission from Gond, and we are kind of helping people against the chromium invasion.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, no, not a persuasion. Well, thank God I'm next to my companions on that.
Really? Holy crap.
Yeah, that was a nat 1 first time around. So the second roll was much better. Then it ends up being a 16.
Nice. They look at each other and... I say we take him to the captain. Okay, let's take him to the captain. All right. We're taking you to the captain. Follow us.
Oh, okay.
And so one of them leads, the others kind of stay on your side, and the others are behind you so they can watch. And as a group, you are led down between a couple rows of tents to a larger central tent. And therein, you see what... Oh... I'm going to describe this one. He's a fawn that appears in a waistcoat that is worn out, like almost to tatters, but he's still wearing it with pride. And he's got
Is he
bandages.
fond of it?
He's very fond of it. He's got bandages on his leg and opposing arm. There's what looks like a horn that's been broken off. And he's generally bruised across his side, but he's standing there looking at you. He's up on a raised platform because you can tell, shorter than even Dane, but he's looking down because he's up high enough. And
All right.
He looks down. Where'd you come from?
Oh, we followed some cultists down through a cave system, and then we had to pop back out again and kind of take a breather and restock. And then we saw your encampment, and we were found by a little boy who told us that you were basically refugees.
He squints at you and rubs his beard. Looks highly skeptical of your situation. And he says, with your permission, I would like to cast a zone of truth, wherein no lie can be spoken.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, he does some, whatever the requirements of that spell are, I don't actually know. And now you are locked, your eyes staring at him, and it sounds like the voice from like the Bene Gesserit. Tell me again why you are here.
I just did.
Okay, so you tell him that whole thing a second time.
Second
And,
time. Word for word.
Okay. Word for word, you say it perfect. And then so he, I'm sure you know then that we are fleeing from the Chrome. We have to get over at least this great mound next to us. Apparently on the other side is a keep, a safe place where we may find refuge. However, it is difficult for these people to climb, so we must go around. We move at night, and we are getting ready to tear down right now. You may join us. You may assist.
Yeah, okay. We'll assist. We'll assist getting you to safety, but then we've got to probably end up going back down into this of tunnels underneath us to kind of clean out the junk that's been down there.
Okay.
Whatever happened to the dragon we befriended?
He's in there.
Still in the cave.
Yeah, he's just kind of chilling out. He's eating those corpses and then doing his thing.
Just doing the dragon thing.
Yeah, pretty much. So, what do you guys want to do here? I mean, you're here. You can help. You can lead. You can follow. You can leave. I guess.
I think
So-
these guys are gonna try and help them anyways, no matter what I say. So I guess I'll just tag along, do what I can.
Well, what do you say, Casros?
Well, I say we shouldn't get involved. They don't look like they could pull their weight very well, which seems to be something that you, Dane, seem particularly set on. Is that if they don't pull their weight, we shouldn't have them around. But hey, that's just me talking, the one who hates people, so.
Someone's sounding particularly bitter tonight.
Well, it's true. You wouldn't let Margaret come with us.
Because she would have died.
Not if I kept her hidden.
All right. Anyway,
It's never let me do anything fun.
is the keep they're talking about, is that the same walled town that we just successfully defended?
You could probably safely assume that.
All right. I figure we'll kind of stick around and help them get to this town, and then we can go figure out what we're going to do next from there.
Okay. So they tear down, they pack up, and they start moving, let's say, south from that location.
Ray, do you want to help guide us to make sure we hit the town correctly?
Well, what's the terrain?
Savannah.
I can try, but it's not my place of expertise.
Well, I mean, but you should have still a fairly good sense of direction, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know about where that town is because we were there. We spent, 48 hours there, or 36
They have
hours.
Yeah, and they have a map.
Yeah.
What, the refugees have a map?
Yeah, the leader does. The fawn does.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Oh, and we need names for these guys. I shouldn't just call them that by that. Let's call him Rianu.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
As in Keanu Reeves or like a D&D
no.
Rihanna?
No, Rianu Keeves.
Got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Anyways.
Okay,
I'll
so
help if
you
want me to help.
Well, yes, we would
So-
appreciate your help, Casros.
What do you want me to do? It's gonna scare the children.
okay,
Tell
so
them
you
ghost
guys.
stories.
Ooh,
You
I
guys,
could
like,
tell them ghost stories.
God.
I'll tell them of the inverse centaur that plague our lands and from what horrid magic they have sprung from.
I'm just saying, it might be a good way to keep the kids out of the way. Dane, stop it! It's not gonna be the end of the world telling some kids some ghost stories.
I'm gonna find some kids and tell them about the inverse centaurs. So that they're not in the way while everybody else is trying to pack up.
It's just distracting the kids so they don't focus on the bad things that are happening, Dane. It's
I
keeping
like it,
the
roll-
kids occupied. What's the problem here? I see nothing wrong with it.
Well, we'll see. Can you roll me a performance check?
Well, I'm not good at that.
Ray can try it.
No. Okay, fine then. You're busy. Where'd my D20 go? There it is. 16.
Oh, well, you do pretty well. I mean, they're captivated. They listen to your description.
I use
maybe
my
you.
tiefling illusion cantrip to imitate the sounds of the reversed centaurs as they plunder the earth.
Okay.
I'm quite the vivid storyteller.
Oh, yeah, you appear to be. You captivate them. There's going to be at least a couple that have nightmares tonight.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Well, you lead with the. Okay, you give the story. until everyone's packed up and they begin to move out. Is anyone hang out with Rianu, or are you just gonna kind of do your thing and be around, like helping out in general?
I guess Dane can hang out with. I mean, well, does Rihanna need any really assistance at all?
Well, you don't know.
Well, I mean, we're just basically there making sure they get safely to their destination. We're not necessarily trying to insert ourselves in their command structure.
Fair.
I'm just, tell you what, Alpha, Ray, you guys kind of want to scout ahead. Actually, Alpha, you want to kind of scout ahead, look for potential threats. Ray, do you want to kind of tell you what? Ray and I will go. We'll do kind of a rear guard thing. Where we'll kind of walk behind the rest of the encampment and make sure nothing's trying to flank us.
That sounds awesome.
I mean, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Meanwhile, Casros is dancing and having fun with the kids.
Casros is a wonderfully complicated character.
Yeah. Like I said, it's whiny boys that get on my nerves. I mean, children normally are just they're okay, you know. I don't have any grievances with them, they're fine.
Okay. All right. So you
Contradictions.
Yeah, you're all right. That goes well. All right, let's start with Ray. It's getting into the darkness. You do have dark vision, which helps you, and you're able to scout, going back and forth in front of, leading the pack, if you will. So roll me let's see, let's start with a perception check, I guess would be.
Dana, I want my dice back. I rolled a 8.
Awesome. Yeah, you don't see anything, and how are you leading? Are you like in the trees, or are you on the ground?
I would assume it'd be on the ground if it's a savannah.
Probably.
Yeah, probably that makes sense. All right, so you're looking around, you're not seeing anything, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, an arrow comes flying and hits you. Oh, let's see. Need a good body part. Let me roll. Hits you in the shoulder.
At least not the knee.
Well, yeah, I didn't want her career to be over.
I took an arrow in the knee and it was, oh no, Ray.
Yeah, hits you in the.
That's a good reaction. Oh no, Ray.
Gee, nice to know y'all care about me so much.
You've been through worse.
Anyway,
All right,
how many
well,
points of
so that
damage
happened.
did you take?
That one is. I'm trying to find. It's not much. I'm just trying to find the. There it is. Actually, it's 7.
Oh, it's not much, says the DM before he rolls.
Well,
alrighty, I am looking
I
directly
didn't think it
where
would
that
be,
arrow
but
came
then
from.
it's because I thought it was just a. Okay, you're scouting around. You're trying to see exactly where the arrow came from, and you catch a just glint of a reflection out in the distance. There's what looks like pretty good-sized oak tree, and next to it is just like a chrome shoulder protector that you can see just sticking out as it's kind of hiding but also kind of peeking around it.
Wasn't Alpha scouting ahead?
Was Alpha scouting ahead? Or was he?
Yes.
I thought. Oh no! Dane's at the back. Yeah. Okay. So Alpha, you're also scouting ahead. Well, here's the thing. You All right, roll me a perception check and tell me something. Tell me what you get real quick.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, okay, see, there you go. Yeah, you didn't even see this person. They was that well hidden. They were far enough out that they were beyond your guys' dark vision range, kind of hidden behind a tree. There you go.
Now the question is, did Alpha see the attack come?
Alpha definitely saw the impact and then followed the arrow back. And let's say that, well, Ray for sure can see the little reflection piece, and it takes you a little while longer to catch on exactly what happened. See what Ray does first.
Alright. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is alert to the party that we got company. I mean, I don't really want to send everybody into a full-blown panic.
So I want to alert the party. I don't really want to send everybody into a full-blown panic, but I don't know. I feel like it's better if they know what's going on so they can kind of protect themselves a little bit.
Okay, so how are you going to do that?
Just call out, like, to at least to Dane and Alpha and possibly Casros. I don't know where Casros is hanging out, but wherever he is. Like, hey, we got company.
So you can basically only say that to Alpha because Dane's at the far back and Casros is in the middle. So you can tell Alpha, who can then carry that message to the encampment, the group, whatever, or further back.
Alpha, you cool with that?
No, Alpha was probably more interested in just fighting the person.
Fight first, ask questions later.
Alrighty, Alpha.
Basically,
for
Chromium, yeah.
Alright, if you take care of these filthy and non-believers of Gond, I'll deliver the message to the rest of the group.
Well, we don't know that they're non-believers of Gond.
They're the Crow, Emily.
They are heathens.
I was gone
must
for
be purged by the fires of the forge.
True. Alright. Alrighty. Alpha, you take them out or hold them back as much as you can. I'll get the others.
Alpha starts beelining towards the archer.
I'm just trying to imagine, imagine if you were in this orc situation, right? You fire an arrow, you're like, ha, I got someone, and then a few seconds later, this giant warforged comes booking it at you, tearing through any trees and bushes in their path.
It would be rather terrifying, yes.
Yeah. The light glinting off his armor or his mechanical parts. A trail of lightning behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, because he does have the lightning boots. So as soon as he starts dashing, it's just the night sky lights up. That's probably a good enough notification to the rest of the party when suddenly they see just the night.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the savannah is not too dry at this time of year.
Wait, Ben. Could you please roll to see if that screams aloud out of fear?
Wait. Okay, sure. Yes, I nat one. So yes.
So we just see this flash of lightning hit the ground. Well, not from the sky, but this flash of lightning upon the ground, and then we hear just ah! Perfect. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Wow. Okay then. So yeah, that happened.
So, are there any guards or anything around Dane, or where's the encampment warriors? Are they just kind of interspersed throughout the refugees, or what are they doing right now?
More or less. You'll have like a guy or two. There's probably like two with you, maybe two up at the head, and the others are kind of around the sides because they're trying to, protect the people on the outskirts.
Okay. All right. So Dane
just-
sees the.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, please. Dane sees the. So you saw the lightning from the back, you're saying?
Yes. So Dane sees the big long streak of lightning just all of a sudden start to it kind of lights up the night a little bit, and he's like,
Oh
jeez.
boy, here I go killing again.
No. It's more along the lines of I think he just kind of yells like kind of beware possible enemy sighting.
God,
Get ready.
Am I on child protection duty then?
Yeah, I think you are.
It's a
All
service
right.
you're offering. It's child protection services.
Yeah. Hey, it even works. CPS, Casros Protection Services.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, it probably be working in real life too, because I think Castros is as well suited for a job as a child counselor as many of the child counselor caseworkers that are already in child protective services.
Hey, for a small fee, I won't exactly protect you, but I'll kill your enemies, which in turn protects you.
Much like Ryan
For
Reynolds.
just 5 gold coins
Yeah.
a month, you too can help change a life.
By process of elimination, I will protect you, just by relation.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. Well, all right. So you give that announcement, and just for fun, hey, Alpha, give me a roll to hit.
Not 20.
Oh, good lord. All right, roll me a 1d20 again
14.
on your second roll.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's just chalk that one up to you. Yeah, you did your flashing speed, and you forgot the slowdown part. So, what happens when the sheer mass of a Warforge slams into something at speed is there's energy transfer, much like say a bullet hitting. And that energy transfer is enough that you cause the brain of this orc to slam first forwards, then backwards, and you started a brain bleed, and now it's seizing on the ground in front of you.
Up goes the chromite.
God. All right.
All right, well, you've got everyone on high alert. So let's see. You guys get advantage on anything that's going on. So you move for the next hour without incident, actually. As for the
Perfect.
next, I'm just going to keep rolling until something happens, and I'm counting hours because I'm giving you advantage for on high alert. Although after 4 hours of nothing happening, everyone drops down off of high alert. They're like, okay, we must be in the clear. Everything's all right. Now I'll just roll regularly.
Okay.
All right. So almost like they were waiting for you guys to stand down, in the 5th hour of your journey, from the side, a group comes running in. Now, at this point, Alpha and Ray are successfully scouting the front, so they're decently far off. Dane is at the back, successfully watching and protecting the rear. But right here on the side happens to be approximately where Casros is. And Casros, as you are protecting the children, you see from out of the woods just beyond your night vision a group of let's say 10 of you recognize the chrome-clad warriors that you drove away from the fort into the woods come over the hill right at your group.
I have to do something. Alright. Good. How many are there again?
10.
10. So I have a turn to prepare, essentially.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna turn to the children and be like, okay, so Casros is gonna call on our friend a dragon really quick. Don't worry, I won't be far from you children, and I'm gonna wild shape into the silver dragon rimline.
Heck yeah. All right. Just
All right.
give me a 1d20 to make sure there's no problems.
It's a 7.
You're fine. You still successfully pulled it off.
Alright. Become the ringling and I guess jump towards the group of 10 and roar at them.
Awesome. So, of course, the kids, even though you warned them, absolutely just basically pissed themselves and screamed and ran away. And some of the refugees saw this happen, so they're cool, and others are just freaked out, like, what the heck? Ah! But then, of course, they see you jump at the orcs, which alerts them, the group, that, oh yeah, there's orcs there. And there's a dragon going for them.
So wild shaping is a bonus.
Yes.
Could I attack right now then?
So if you, let's see, let me think. Your dark vision is 60 feet. Yeah, you can fly up to 60 feet without dashing.
I could. So, could I attack?
Yeah, you could.
Alright.
It's at the very end of your...
Oh, continue.
No, I'm done. I was just saying, go for it.
I'm gonna use a paralyzing breath then, because I'm away. I'm far since it's 60 feet away. I'm far enough away from the people I want to protect that the paralyzing breath does not reach them.
Good point.
So yeah, just do a paralyzing breath on them.
All right. Roll to cast it. 1d20.
17.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work well. So let's see. I've got to roll some Constitution saves.
Yep.
Okay, so there's
The screaming of the children, I'm assuming at least alerted Dane.
Oh, I'm sure. So one of them critically failed. 2 of them critically failed. 1 nat 20'd. And 2 others saved for remaining unparalyzed. So basically 3 of them are not paralyzed, and 2 of them are so paralyzed that their hearts stop.
Nice.
I don't know how else to handle a nat 1 on a paralyzing breath on a Constitution save. I mean, they completely failed their Constitution to the point where they just like ceased to be.
It paralyzes their heart.
Yeah.
Alright.
So there are still 3 to contend with. Just FYI.
So I'm looking at the sheet on the wormling. So it says recharge 5 to 6. What does that mean?
5 to 6 breath charges.
Oh.
Essentially like spell slots.
We'll then need a long rest basically after that.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
No, that's sorry. On that one, if I remember right, actually, it's you roll a 1d6 and it only recharges if you successfully roll a 5 or a 6.
I see.
It should be in basic rules, or maybe it's in the monster manual. I think it's in the monster manual actually, where it explains it. Maybe it's the DM's guide. Crap, I got too many books. I'll look it up. I'll look that up in a minute. So But you have to spend an action to recharge as well, if I remember right. So you like stop, roll. If you successfully do it, cool, it's recharged for the next time. If you don't, you just wasted your turn, basically. So. Yeah. All right. So you've got them paralyzed. There's the 3 others. So three of them go to attack you. And let me make sure I have the right sheet for that. Is that it? I think that's the one. Yep, that was the one I was looking for. Okay. So we will have all 3 of them just go ahead and roll against you. The first one is a 21 to hit, then a 22 to hit, and a 7 to hit. So.
Yeah, the 7 does not hit the other 2, definitely.
All right. They use great axes against you. And that is these 2 dice. The first one hits for 14. And the second one hits for 10.
Well then, that's a lot.
Yes, it is. Now, I'm assuming the others that have been alerted come running towards you?
I would hope so.
Dane and Ray, are you running towards where this wormling suddenly jumped at some orcs?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. So it'll take another round to get there. So I guess let's just go back to the wormling and we'll see what you do.
I have a thought. What if I were to fly above their heads and just kind of hover there for a bit and then recharge my breath?
Sure. I mean, they do have weapons they can throw at you, but sure.
I mean, what's her movement in a turn?
60 feet. If I want to just fly straight up 60 feet in the air.
Yeah, it'd be really hard for a thrown weapon to reach her, I would think. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
No, I'd definitely put it at disadvantage if you went that high up.
Sure, I'll just zoom upwards, just straight up as far away, and then see if the breath recharges. I got a 5. That breath is recharged.
Oh, nice. So you're just hovering way up in the sky, basically.
Yep.
All right, butterfly in the sky.
Outward a beacon of Casros. I don't know what is.
Awesome. Well, they see you go up, and with the full range of their movement, they are able to reach the edge where there's some, let's say, adult refugees, where these 3 will take some swings at them. And God dang it. One of them hits and the other one not ones. So let's just say the one that hits swings and kills one of the refugees. Probably just some poor person that had stepped forward to put themselves between the orcs and the kids. And the other orc swung and hit his companion. When he went to hit one of the refugees, he tripped. And that strike was for 7 damage. All right.
Whose turn is it?
Let's see. Well, that would be, I think, if Dane and Ray dashed their last actions, what's your guys' maximum, run speed, maximum movement with a dash?
So your movement speed doubled, right?
Yes.
70 feet.
50.
70 feet? 50 feet. Okay, so Ray, you were definitely close enough. If you wanted to go Legolas and, jump up and fire some arrows, you could.
Definitely. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna use... You know what? I'm gonna use my Patriot Patriot arrows. Shoot the closest guy.
Okay, do it.
Woo, that is a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
Almost a nat 20. Gosh darn it.
Your arrow slides through the crowd, missing everyone, and just slams into the orc's body.
Alrighty. For that is a
Cool 9 damage.
Dang, yeah, that's a solid hard hit. You hit him like kind of near the throat in the shoulder, just pin him hard. He's like, oh.
Hey, I'm gonna reload with another Patriot arrow and shoot the same guy again.
Awesome.
That's a 9 to hit.
That one didn't work out so well. You fired to shoot in the same spot, but when you knocked him back that first time, it caused your second arrow that you had sighted to hit his chrome plate and bounce off up and away.
You Chrome.
All right, let's go back. I would say, Dane, I'm sorry. I think that the distance you'd have to cover puts you just out of range for this round, unless you wanted to try to throw your javelin.
Well, after a 50-foot dash action, how far away are they from me?
Let's say another, just because it. So Casros had moved 70, or not Casros. Ray moved 70 feet, and then had to shoot another let's say 60. So you made it 50. So let's call it 80 feet away from you still.
I can cast a firebolt at them.
Ooh, nice.
Don't hit the children.
I'll try not to. Yeah, let's.
I'm trying to keep my
Yep.
CPS status.
I'm gonna fire.
Everyone's getting so protective these days. Don't kill the children. Don't commit genocide.
Hey, we learn from our mistakes.
Since when does this party learn from their mistakes?
You just did. You're protecting the children instead of killing them all.
Hey, I don't kill children. I just don't like them. I wasn't killing that one wimpy kid. Maybe I killed a spirit, but I didn't physically kill him.
Oh my god.
He should be stronger. These are war times.
Oh no, Dane, did you just kill a kid?
No, I got actually a 25 to hit.
Oh, okay. The way you made it sound. Jeez. All
Well,
right.
My god was targeted at me.
Yes.
Okay. Did you hit the one that Ray was shooting, or were you shooting for the other one?
I think I was shooting for the other one. Give him
Okay.
something to worry about.
Awesome.
All right. So here we go. 2d10.
Yep.
That's 10 fire damage.
Nice. Yeah, you see him reach up and try to rip his chrome off as your fireball hits it and heats it to his chest, and he's just like, ah.
I like it.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, well, let's go back to Casros. 60 feet, straight up in the air.
All right. How far away are they from the children then, and the people I want to protect?
Oh, they're close.
All right.
So let's say 10 feet at the most, but some
So
are
Potion
even...
needs a breath attack, but I'll
probably not.
Yeah, I'll fly on down and snatch the one that's closest to the group with a bite attack.
Awesome. Go for it.
Oh, that's a 24 to hit.
Oh, damn. If you got lower, I was going to give him a chance to dex save, but no, you just swoop down and you grab him by the mouth. Or with your mouth.
And that's 9 piercing.
Awesome. Wait, which one? The one that Dane shot or the one that Ray shot?
Whichever one was closest to the group of refugees.
They both got up there, so I guess there's 3 total, isn't there? So, all right, so you grab him. Let's say the one that was uninjured is the one you grabbed, so that way they're all basically the same injury level. And, all right, he is going to try to not be grappled on a strength check. So if you could do a strength check real quick, you have a
+4.
+4. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. And I have a +3. So it's a 19 to beat right now.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. That's a 6.
All right. So you bit him, but then he was able to get free of your mouth, so he's not grappled.
Got it.
But well, I guess you're at the end of your flight, so you're right there near the ground at the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, so we will go to them. Who that one? We'll start with the guy that you bit. Since he breaks free, swings around, and tries to take a hit, I'll let him. I'm thinking he can do that because he's right there. It's face to face, more or less. But you hurt him pretty good, and he misses completely.
Cool.
Yep. So let's see. The one that Dane hit. Ooh, decisions. Let me decide which direction he goes from here. Be a 1 o'clock position from him, so he's just going to run into the crowd and take a swing at a refugee. Yep, so he swings down and he hits another one of the adult guardians and dispatches them. And then the final one, let's see, that'll be the one that Ray shot. Let's give another directional roll. 5 o'clock from his position, so he will turn towards Casros and take a swing. And that is 1d20. God, I gotta do this. And that is a 20 to hit. Damn.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Unexpected. Get the right die. Jeez, I got too many dice here.
Yeah, they all
Yeah,
work
that-
too well. You should let us give you some of our dice.
I've got 2 sets here in front of me that I have to roll together because we do so much stuff either at like advantage or disadvantage or multiples. So I'm like always grabbing and mixing them up. Okay, anyway, that is a 11 damage.
Yeesh. Okay.
I'm just trying to think. Where's Alpha during this entire thing?
Yeah, where is Alpha during this entire thing? I'm sorry, I kind of forgot about you.
I'm just imagining like maybe he's trying to find more people, if there's any other groups out there, and then when he can't find them, he comes running back in.
Sure. Do you? Yeah, totally. Sorry about that. Do you want to play that in that way?
I guess. Like, are there any? Does he discover any other heathens?
Roll a
this group?
perception check.
Oh, 4. No, he's distracted.
Nope, you find no other heathens and you go running towards the group. So we'll call that last turn and then this turn. Sure, if you want to run in and do something. Like weave your way through, or I guess you better go around the outside or else you're going to electrocute some poor kid.
Yeah, like we can say like going that route, yeah. Oh, actually, I have a better idea. He doesn't dash necessarily, but moves very quickly. But we have him phase out and just do a straight line through the people. So instead of like weaving around and trying to like find a path, he just walks straight through everybody.
Oh, dang. All right. So there's just like this cold chill that blasts through the crowd at Mach 1 as Alpha's like spirit form just penetrates everyone in a line. Oh god, that's the world's most disturbing mechanical orgy. All right.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right. So you make it up to that point. Is that your full dash action and now you're just there?
110 feet.
Yep. So if you spent an action, well, I guess we'll call that last round, and that gets you there. So if you want to punch one, I'll let you punch one of them.
All right. Punching shall commence. Just do my pluses. 17.
Yes, that'll hit.
All right. Oh, I'll just do all 3 of them because he gets 3 attacks. 24.
Yep.
And 13.
No.
Okay. And that is total of 20 damage.
You kill him. You just like appear from the mist and I don't know, like maybe punch the other side, like raise arrows in one side, you punch the other, and he just goes down and falls over dead.
He forgot to rematerialize. His hand goes straight through into his heart.
Yeah, there you go. All
He's
right.
still sort of ethereal. It lasts for a minute.
Okay. Well, let's go to. God, I think we're all the way back to Casros now, right? Or no, Ray and Dane. It's Ray and Dane.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's Ray's turn.
Alrighty. So, how many? So 2 of them are alive still.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just take a normal arrow and shoot the guy with Dane's javelin sticking out of him. Or the firebolt.
A normal arrow, you mean from the quiver of
Not
randomness?
javelin, firebolt.
The charred one.
The charred one. Wait, you're not pulling one of your random arrows out?
I mean, I could.
I don't think that's a really good idea, considering that this is right in the middle of a group of refugees, and
I
those
have to
things.
argue with that. I think it's always a good idea.
True. Chaos. When is there not a time?
I'm gonna use a normal arrow.
Way to fight against peer pressure.
18 to hit.
Yes.
Non-damage.
Given the damage that was already done, he basically gets hit, stumbles, and goes down. You can tell he's not dead, but he's so injured that he's unable to, continue standing.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Dane, your turn. Oh no, Ray
Dane's
gets a
turn?
second shot.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Okay, so I'll aim at the last guy and shoot another regular arrow.
Okay.
13 to hit.
Nope, that misses.
Darn.
All right, Dane, go ahead.
All right, how far away? So the only one that's left is the one that killed the refugee.
No, there's still two. Well, yeah, the only one that's left standing is the one that's right next to Casros, and there's one other one that is severely injured and on the ground. You are, say you move 30 feet closer from where you were last time.
I can only move 25 feet in a regular movement. How far
Fine.
away is it for me?
You move 25 feet closer than where you were last time, then.
Yeah. Does that put me
Just like-
within melee range?
No, you're still you're within javelin range or magic range.
All right. Well, I'll throw a firebolt at this guy then.
Okay.
Ooh, no. That's only a 12.
Yeah, that does not work.
No, I didn't think so. All right. Well, second action, I will cast my javelin at this guy.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm not really next to my companions, am I?
No, you're not.
No, I just nat one that sucker.
Oh no.
I know.
Roll for damage.
So that's 6 piercing.
Okay, good. It was low enough. So you chuck your javelin and it misses that guy, but sticks, just blows through the kneecap from the rear of one of the refugees.
Of course.
Now we put that guy out of his career.
Used to be a
I can still-
once, and then I took a javelin to the knee.
A dwarf did it, I swear. Be a
All
great
right.
insurance claim. All right, so now it's back to Casros.
All right.
And take this my movement to put myself in between the remaining heathens and the children.
Okay, so you drop to the ground and you're acting like a big physical barrier.
Yes.
All right.
Once again, people are close enough that if I do breath attack, it'll affect people I don't want it to, so I'll just do a bite.
On the one that's still standing.
All right, you pull back and bite at it.
It's a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And damage 8 piercing.
Yeah, you take a big chunk out of it. It's in the same boat as the other one. It's not dead, but it's bleeding out. It does not look good.
I'll like move my wings to like shield the children's eyes.
Yeah. Don't look at the blood squirt.
Well, it's like I don't really mind that. I don't want them to get bloody then, because then their parents are gonna yell at me if the blood splurts on them. They're gonna be like, "You dare not do it!" Like, I mean, they have to learn sometime, so I don't mind them watching.
They're refugees. They've already seen all kinds of horrific things.
Yeah, I still don't want them to get blood on them. Then their parents will yell at me. They'll make me do the laundry, and I don't want to do that.
There you go. I like that. Your wings out wide, and the blood is just spraying like Pugsley Adams' arm, and it just, like a Quentin Tarantino movie, just splashes across your wing, and you keep them all nice and dry.
Hey, we should do that if like it's ever raining and like we're getting wet and we don't like it. Just have me turn to a ringling, and then I'll just use my wings as umbrella.
I like that.
Yeah. And I have
Okay.
cold breath. I can really just freeze the rain.
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. Well, they're both on the ground, and they're severely injured, and I'll say that so the first one, he's there twitching, and one of the like armor-clad warriors comes up to give him a stab to finish him off. And oh crap, I was putting him at disadvantage. Well, I put him at disadvantage. I rolled an 18 and a 20. Jeez. We'll just call that a regular to hit. Holy crap. And he just like Achilles tendons this warrior guy. And let's see the damage on that.
No wonder these people are refugees. None of them can fight.
Yeah, he takes that guy's Achilles out with 9 damage, direct hit there. And the other
guy
one...
that's on the ground and is bleeding out?
Yeah, he's bleeding out, and in his death throes, he grabbed his axe and spun around and hit the guy right in the ankle.
Okay.
And the other one tries to do the same thing as another one approaches. And he knocks that guy just completely off his feet, knocks the wind out of him on the ground. All right. So let's just give this one to Alpha. Alpha, there's 2 guys on the ground next to you. You get advantage on your hits against them. They're bleeding out, almost dead. Do you wish to just dispatch them?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Yes. If I take out one of them, I suppose I could move on to the next in the same turn, right?
Yes. Yeah, you have enough movement. That's why I said that, because you could move. You could like take a step, hit one, take a couple steps, hit the other.
All right. Then I'll just roll some attack rolls here. We got... All right. With advantage. Well, good thing on the first one with advantage. It was only 22 at first, but then the second roll was a nat 20.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And the second one is 26 to hit, and the third one is 23 to hit.
Yeah, so the first one, let's just say you just punch him a little too hard and accidentally your hand just ends up in his brain. And the second one, you just, unlife him or whatever it is.
I have perfected the anti-life equation. It is fists.
All right, you guys successfully thwarted the attack.
Yay, thwartage has been done.
None of us.
Only minor.
And we only had a little bit of collateral damage in the process.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That seems like a lot of collateral damage, honestly.
Well, they
Well,
need
you
to
only
learn to
killed-
fight better.
You only
Survival
killed,
of the
like,
fittest.
what, 2 refugees and maimed a third? So that's not terrible.
Well, we didn't kill them. The orcs killed them.
Okay,
The
yes,
orcs
the orcs.
killed you.
Fine. Yes, it was the orcs that did it. Although you did maim the other one.
I did maim one. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I did my job though, and no child got hurt.
No, you did. You did great.
Nope.
How many-
Nobody in our party other than me happens to know any healing spells, would they?
How many hit points do you have left?
10.
By the way, 10 is the dragon. Wow.
Yeah, I only have 45. I'm a baby dragon.
I know, but I was curious, like how low you actually got, because you took like 3 good hits.
Yeah, I'm aware. Well, they're not real hit points anyways. I might as well stay at Reamlane until the spell wears out. So I'll basically like, I don't know. I can't communicate very well as a dragon. I'll just like,
I mean, you speak Draconic as a dragon, or do you learn the language when you turn? I don't know. It seems kind of weird.
Yes, I can only communicate in the languages that are given as that creature. So yeah.
Oh,
So
so
you
you can
only-
actually talk to Alpha.
Yeah, you could. Alpha speaks Draconic.
You're right. So I'll just
Well, since you're gonna stay in a wormling shape, maybe you should like just kind of fly around the refugees who are moving to the village and see if you can spot any of the chromiums before they are in a position to attack.
might as well.
Dripping dragon blood around as she's flying.
So what?
Spewing dragon blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well do that. I'll fly and do like a air scout and whatever. I'll just tell Alpha and Draconic, I guess, to have one of you guys watch the middle now that I won't be doing it.
Just a quick reminder, you still have 5 orcs paralyzed for the next 30 seconds.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, that's right. When you go back and kill those guys.
How many did you
Hey,
say?
more heathens
5.
to dispatch.
Like, actually, let me just fly on over there and use my cold breath on them.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, 48 cold damage. That ought to dispatch them without a problem.
Yeah, it was a 16 to hit, and
Well, they automatically fail their constitution saving throw because they're paralyzed.
the auto roll on the character on the dragon sheet already is an 18.
Let's just say they're all dead.
Cool. All right, I just smoke them all.
Yeah.
Let me roll the 1d6 to see if I recharge that breath. Nope. I'll keep doing
Okay.
it as we go on.
I like the idea of them all frozen, you like paralyzed, and then you freeze them, and then someone just walks up, like maybe Dane with the axe, and is just like dink, dink, dink with the axe, and they shatter.
I'll say they probably had a more peaceful death than their companions. I mean, they were paralyzed, and then I just freeze them all. Their nerves were probably shot, and then they shatter. That's probably pretty painful death, or painless death.
Yeah, right. Probably true.
Slightly.
Casros the Humane, yay!
Huh. Finally! Next episode, kill some, like, random thing that they didn't need to kill. Alright, anyways,
Alright.
I will scout
Just
around.
imagining getting the title like Casros the Merciful. Why? Oh, they help people so much. They're such a great person. Like, yeah, they give merciful deaths to everyone they come across.
It'll be swift and painless.
All right. So anyway, we get the refugees moving again. Casros is scouting overhead, is looking for any more ambushes, and imagine we kind of take our positions again. I guess Ray, you want to take rear guard. Alpha can take the front, and I'll kind of stay in the middle.
Alrighty. Finally. Alright, 1d6 roll. I finally got a 5, so.
Okay. Well, let me just roll a couple of rolls here. Well, your next couple hours. Oh, I need to roll one more after that. And yeah, wow. And yeah, your last roll, if anything was going to attack, I threw out it and it nat 1, so that means nothing's going to attack. So you guys successfully make it halfway to your destination. and the people are exhausted. The sun is gonna start coming up soon, so everyone starts stopping and making camp for the night, setting up a perimeter, all of that stuff.
Cool.
Okay.
We did it.
Well, we did half of it.
Yes, the town is in the distance. It will take another several hours to get there to move everyone and all the equipment and everything. But you guys are, yes, much closer than you were before.
All right. Perfect.
I protected the children. To be fair, that was mostly
did.
the other refugees because they were in the way.
Pretty much. Those were pretty worthless warriors, I gotta say.
Well, they are just made up of what was left, like literally the scraps that were cast aside by the Kromamu.
Oh. Okay.
So they took all of like the strong men for mining more chrome. They took those who were able to fight and forced them into the ranks of the armies. The strongest of the unbelievers that fought back, they chromified them. There's just wasn't much of anyone left, so the best warriors that were there were, like, remember the Battle of Helm's Deep when they put the armor on a kid who's like 10? Yeah, like that's who you had left that was there to fight with you.
He was at least 13.
Whatever. My point is that's, it was literally what was left.
Got it. Okay. All right.
So, no, you guys, you helped move quite a few people and ultimately only got a few killed, which is pretty impressive.
Oh, well,
Woohoo.
great.
We're so cool.
Yeah, you are. You did really well. So at
And
this
great.
point, instead of jumping into the next section, I'm going to stop right here, have all you guys level up, because I think it's time, and you definitely proved your ingenuity.
Very nice.
We become
Cool.
level 9 then, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so, yes.
We're almost caught up to our last campaign.
Yes, in fact, that is the next thing I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
So far in our story, we have met Braun, who is helping fight back against the advancement of the Kromamu army. One of the things we did in our previous adventure that hasn't been carried through to this is last Halloween, we did our Halloween special where we found out that your previous characters at some point had died and then were resurrected. So, as part of next week's story, I'd like everyone to gather those old character sheets, kind of put yourself in those characters for part of it at least, and we will find out what caused those characters to die.
Gonna die.
I don't know. I don't know if we still have those old character sheets.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about as a ghost, or you're just talking about our regular characters?
Your regular ones.
Oh, okay, yeah, I still got that.
No, I have those, your regular use ones, because remember, you do come back to full form after that. The ghost sheet was just for that one-off session.
Yes.
So it's done and it's gone forever. Because remember, at some point, you were resurrected as your ghost, ghoul, ghast, whatever, and then you did get your old bodies back.
Okay.
So that story, that part of it, will fit very well into where we're at with this part of the story. So I figured let's bring everything together for this.
Ray is gonna be very upset when she finds out that her mentor is dead. I mean, she wasn't the best mentor, but she was a mentor.
Well, you'll get to meet her. Ray will get back together with her briefly.
Casros will feel no remorse at all because he doesn't know any of these people.
Yes.
All right. That'll be.
I had this idea, and I'm seriously gonna spend some time over the next week figuring out the mechanics of how to make this all work, and I'll probably have to write a script that I will send to Alex to have him kind of set things in motion in the voice of Braun.
Okay.
All right, interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember Ember's character.
I already got Evelyn's.
Well, yeah.
I love Evelyn.
This will be fun. This will be exciting.
So, are there anything special you guys get for being level 9 now, or is it just a?
I haven't checked.
I would have to look it up.
So can you
Okay.
hand me? I might
Alpha
have a
can-
wild shape improvement.
Nice.
Alpha can now move along vertical surfaces and water without falling.
I may be able. It's either I'm going to get an ability bonus improvement, or I might get to learn a spell that is not part of the what is it, the evocation, or
I think level 9 is like a class feature improvement.
Nice.
Not for me. I just have a proficiency bonus improvement, and I can cast a 5th level spell now.
Awesome.
What's the other things?
That's about
Oh, I
it.
get a proficiency bonus improvement too. Oh, but my fists don't get upgraded until level 11. Dang.
Aw.
yeah, I get a proficiency bonus upgrade. I go from +3 to +4 on a normal, fighter, and then I get indomitable. I think 1 use.
Oh man, my
Nice.
this is so stupid. Like my next level is immunity to disease and poison, but I'm a warforged. I already have immunity. It's just like,
Oops.
oh. Ooh, but at level 11, I can become an actual, an official party member passively. Yay!
Wait, you are an official party member passively?
N-
What?
No, because like at level 11, because of the monk, I get an aura that I can activate.
Gotcha.
I hope that bird actually does reach Margaret. Next, I'll try and teach her how to use an animal messenger so that she too may communicate back.
Yeah. We'll have to roll to see how that works out, because she is really far away from you right now.
There. Because Braun
Wait for it.
teleported us. Who knows how far away.
Yeah, like Alpha just said, you were portaled to where you're at. You're pretty far out.
Yeah. I use Speak with Animal and convince some bird to carry this giant spell tome to her.
Fly, my pretty, fly.
Fly, my pretty fly! Teach my kind of girlfriend witchcraft!
Oh man. I like this a lot. In like a conservative, like New England Protestant community, one that perhaps could be modeled on a place like Salem, Massachusetts, you're going to teach this poor young woman witchcraft.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That was
Well,
a joke.
She doesn't have to learn it. She always has a choice.
I know, I'm just pointing it out.
I mean, Casros probably wouldn't think of it that way. He'd probably be like, oh, I'm doing her a good thing. And then would not process that they are kind of stuck in time, as it were.
All
Well,
right.
they're no longer stuck in time. You freed them.
Well, yes, but how advanced have they become since then, still?
Oh, they won't be. No, they'll be
Exactly.
stuck in their ways.
Exactly.
Alrighty then. Well, next week will be interesting.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's the plan. This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
It's the ambush. They got Ben.